Lord Jesus, my prophecy is coming true. My prophecy is coming true, and it's coming more and more true. And I'm really, really curious to see where this is going. So I know what y'all thinking. Oskino, Oskino, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you What are you talking about? What prophecy was you talking about? Now, I didn't say it on this channel. At least I don't know if I said it on this channel, but I did say it on my Instagram a long time ago. And I said this around the time with the Ferguson riots, and maybe around the time where that Dallas cop was shooting, not Dallas cop, but the ex-military black man was shooting police at Dallas and all that other shit. And I think he was strictly hitting at cops. I don't think he was just hitting at random people, just cops specifically. So my prophecy was this: there's going to be a day where black people do not give a fuck about jail, do not give a fuck about what happens to them, do not get the fuck with their outgun, out. Do not give a fuck with their outgun, outman, out everything. We are going to get. It's going to be a point where something happens in the world. We're going to be so mad that we're just going to fuck shit up, and not just like black people shit, white people shit. Like now, most of the time when we have these riots, they like fuck up their own hood and all that other shit, and the only people that suffer then is black people. But I feel like now, especially when the lately I've been seeing videos of. It's funny because it all wraps around Popeyes too. I've seen these videos of white people saying the N word, and not just like in a passing by on the internet. It's like white people saying the N word around black people, like a majority of black people, and feeling like they can get away with it. There was one where he was in a car. He said the N word. Black dude super kicked the hell out of his car. And when I looked at that, I said, "Oh Jesus, that is." There was another one where an old woman she called someone an N word in the Popeyes. Popeyes employee grabbed her, body slammed her, broke many of her ribs. Oh man, that was great. And that was great. And then I saw another one in another Popeyes where there's an old white man calling people niggas and all that other stuff, and they called him outside and beat the hell out of him. Now, are there better ways to react, or yeah, because you could go to jail and all that other stuff, but let's be real. Well, how many times have black people have like taken the high road, or like not done something, and every time you don't do something, I feel like every time you don't do something, these white people like feel like they'll take more for you. You know what they say: give you an inch, they give you give them an inch, they take a mile, and all that other shit. Sometimes, and I say this all the time, a lot of white people take black people's kindness for weakness, especially them old white people, because that's what it's been happening to. Is old white people calling people niggas, and then like they're getting their ass whipped. So all that racism that they experience when like our grandparents they used to take it because of the situation they're in. Because I don't blame my grandparents really, but I do wish like I understand it. Let's just say that I understand they couldn't do what they do, but but then again, you had the Civil War people. Like a lot of people in them, they went to jail, and they knew what they was risking for the Civil Wars and all that other shit. They was going to jail for all that other shit. So you have your people that you choose your side. Let's just say that. But yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people. This is just the start, and I'm telling you, white people, y'all been afraid of black people and all that other shit. I feel like this is what you've been afraid of. This shit that we should have. Excuse me. This is the shit I feel like we should have been doing for like a long time. Like, uh, I feel like there's some shit that we should have been doing for a long time. This shit that I feel like this shit is a long time coming. Like a lot of things that I feel like black people were just tired of, and then we're just gonna react to people, and this is the outcome. So you may see more of this. Now, most people down they do all this like racism stuff off the air or on the internet where it's safe, and they're doing all that shit off the air. I'm repeating myself. The more of the story is, I knew this was this is. I feel like this day is coming, and this is not to threaten white people. This is more or less to warn white people. Watch him, like watch what you say, because your consequences. Because I think a lot of when they say your consequences of actions, I think y'all looked at it like, yeah, what the fuck ever and all that other shit, and people just ignore people like ain't nobody gonna touch me. And I know a lot of people feel like that. You feel like you're not gonna get touched until you get touched. Now you're getting touched, and now hopefully y'all learn your lesson. Because I don't feel bad for none of those white people that got their windows broken, that got beaten up outside of Popeyes, or the old woman that got body slammed. Because you deserve it. You know what that word means. You know how that word reacts, and you was trying to get a rise out of people. You got the rise, and now you got the results. This is what you expect. I like. First of all, also you white people, especially you old white people, you brave. I feel like you're telling these young white people, man, y'all ain't shit. Back in that day, I used to call a nigga in his face. I used to call a black person a nigger in his face, and they didn't do shit. So I feel like y'all still on that shit. And then, oh shoot, these ain't the niggas we called niggas before. And y'all know back then the niggas, if like we was on an even playing field, y'all was still calling them niggas and all that other stuff. Y'all had been got fucked up. So watch your words have power. Watch what you do, because you might end up like those three people. So with that said, let me know what y'all think, because I feel like this is all karma coming back around. This is white people's karma. All this is really due. I feel like the shit y'all was afraid of, because I feel like that's why the National Guard be called on all the time, or why they call the cops, because they know they have to deal with their ancestors' karma, and it's coming out today, and now they gonna have to pay for it. So let me know what y'all think. Till then, my name is Oskino Fly, and I'm out. Peace.